Sound rolling.
Camera 1.
Rolling.
Camera 2. Rolling.
My name is Maureen Shea. My title now, as of July 1st, 2022, is a retired Emeritus Professor, Associate Professor of Spanish in the Spanish and Portuguese department at Tulane. My research focus was Central American literature and culture and continues to be. My signature courses were Central American literature and culture, women writers of Latin America, and social problems of Latin America. I arrived in 1987. I was fresh out of graduate school at the University of Arizona in Tucson, and they called because they needed a visiting professor. And so I was interviewed and they hired me and I came, and I had planned to stay a year, and then they hired me for 2 more years, and I planned to stay 2 more years, and then I became tenure track, and that's the end of that story. I left last year on July 1st, 2022. It was 35 years. I thought that was enough, and so I retired. The Stone Center inspired so many collaborations between departments, between schools, between universities. I co-sponsored different conferences with Josefa Salmon from Loyola, or Uriel Quesada from Loyola. I taught courses with department members in other departments. And they sponsored so many events. It was a constant education. I would say that the main thing about the Stone Center, especially my early years here when I was teaching the Introduction to Latin American Culture courses, was that it was my true education. And that's how I think of the Stone Center, as my true education. One of my favorite memories, if we're talking about a fun memory, were the gran fiestas when they were held at the Alumni House. And they would hire a Latin band, and they were raucous events, and they were so much fun. Everybody would be dancing, singing, and I think it was a little too raucous for some. So that was one. Again, teaching the Intro to Latin American Culture courses was really inspiring and just an amazing experience. One word that describes the legacy of the Stone Center, it's tough to come up with one word, but I would say education. It was a vibrant center of education for many of us. Did that work? You look doubtful.